I sure hope we get to reconcile our differences with Achilles before he's inevitably killed off. Not even sure what my aim is here. Just to protect George Washington? We did witness the signing of the Declaration of Independence not long ago, didn't we? And as ever, I have forgotten until much later to spur my horse. I kind of hate the winter sequences as well because they don't look any less pretty, it's just running through the bloody snow. It's so tedious. We do have a horse this time, of course. I'll do my best to stick to the path, no matter what. I've overspurred my horse. Alright there. Okay. I'm pretty sure most horses can ride faster than you. Is this... I think this is a shot. Now, I don't think I have any arrows in my quiver yet, so I'm going to want to stock up on arrows. So I'll dismount, and I'll trade with this gentleman. Oh, okay. Little rude. Trade. Arrows. Hang on a sec, where do I decide how many I want? Yes, a full quiver, please, because he never bloody stocks his arrows up in between sequences. Kind of a scumbag. We've got fully loaded gun. Rope darts are fine. Oh, we need one more. Let's load up fully on everything, I guess. Poison darts? I don't think I've used those before. I mean, I know they've existed in previous Assassin's Creed games, I just don't think they've ever shown you how to use them. They were kind of a little light on that. Trip mines. They're still trying to sneak the bombs from Revelations into the game, I guess. I don't know why I bought bait, and I certainly don't recall throwing fish down on the floor at any time. Is there anything I can sell? Oh, yeah. Various bear sundries. See, I have like 3 grand on me, and I have no idea what I would spend it on. Oh, they're non-lethal. The poison darts are non-lethal, and you can incapacitate enemies from a distance. So that's worth knowing. And a trip mine is kind of as you'd expect. Don't mind me. I would kill them, but there's nothing worth stealing on them. I still don't understand what I'm supposed to spend money on here. Oh, eagle feather. You know what? I had a hell of a time getting the last one. Sometimes climbing a single tree can be a real pain in the ass. Let's just leave it be. I'm not going to do all the collectibles in this. I probably won't do a good deal of the homestead quests because it seems to consist almost entirely of one, settling people that you didn't want to settle in a land really near to the land you're defending from the people you don't want to settle there, which seems a little bit duplicitous. And 2, because it largely seems to consist of accruing tradesmen so that you can get materials to get money, which as of yet has no real value in this game. I may regret it someday when I don't have, you know, whole massive chests full of money that I don't really need for anything in particular. It may be that the house improves over time. I don't think it'll ever affect the story. I think it's just filler content, and with my experience of filler content in Brotherhood and Revelations in particular, it is repetitive and it doesn't really add much to the game. So there you go. Those are my reasons for not really exploring that too much. I would like to liberate the area from the areas from the Templars because it makes life easier because they have slightly fewer than 50,000 guards waiting at any moment to strike. Only ever so slightly. Can I not climb this when it's snowy? That would be an interesting feature. Slightly annoying, but realistic. Okay, never mind, I can climb it. yeah, there'd be no reason why I couldn't climb it if it was snowy. If it was icy, I could understand, but... See, I have a feeling the money's not going to go towards buying, like, new tomahawks or anything, so I'm not sure that there's any point to it. I could gamble, I suppose, but those games are kind of, I don't know, tedious. Not tedious, just like, you have Assassin's Creed 3 in front of you, you don't want to play some, like, archaic dice game for no particular reason. Similarly, the messenger quests, I don't really care for. God, I'm really trashing the side content in this game. It's probably not that bad, but I don't have the enthusiasm for it right now. If I ever feel sick of being bundled from cutscene to cutscene, I'll probably give it a go just for a breather, chance to talk about some of the things that have happened in the game. I'll just be moving on here, don't mind me. But otherwise, no real interest. And it's just gonna, you know, in terms of the Let's Play, it's gonna be filler content as well. So that's the kind of direction I think this series is heading in. Now, of course, speaking of filler content, I could have fast traveled through this whole thing, but I don't think traveling necessarily is unworthy. I can explore this world, and if I'm on a horse, it doesn't take too long. I did pass that trader, and, you know, now I'm stocked up on all my various bells and whistles. My utility belt is fully replenished. Probably should have travelled lighter for the benefit of my incredibly slow horse. Oh, this is apparently some kind of fortification. My apologies. So I'm guessing that these are the revolutionaries. We're just sort of drinking. I have a feeling these paper-thin, barely standing up tents are going to be the death of a fair few. Or probably indeed were. Insulate people, seriously. Oh, is this Georgie Porgy, or is this the other bloke? Let's find out.
Commander.
Connor.
Any word on Lee?
Not yet. My apologies. I've been distracted. Supply caravans meant for the camp have gone missing. I suspect treachery. A traitor named Benjamin Church, recently released from prison, has vanished as well. The two events are surely related.
What was his crime?
He was caught sending letters to the Loyalists, detailing our troop strength. He claimed it was a scare tactic, that we might avoid war. A poor lie.
I will find Church for you.
Why? What reason have you to help?
Does it matter?
As you wish. We've received reports of trouble along the southern road. Might be he's responsible. I suggest you begin your search there.
I don't understand why some of these textures are really shit. Like the arrows, the end bits, the tail, the quiver, the shaft. Is basically the feathers in his arrows. They look awful. The textures for them are awful. I don't understand why. But there you go. And of course, we have to go after Church before Lee, because that's the whole point of an Assassin's Creed game, is that you assassinate people in ascending order of importance. It's like Connor doesn't even... I don't know what Achilles has been telling this guy. Probably nothing like, you know... I hope he hasn't been filling his head with ideas of cut the head off the snake and the body will die, or go after the important characters, you know, like halfway through when you're probably as good as you're gonna get, or anything like that. I hope he hasn't been filling his head with nonsense like that. You gotta do it in the most drawn out and dramatic way possible. Which naturally means that Church is next. Well, I'm glad that your horse can go into water to a degree. I think that's always been the case. I can't remember. I can't really remember, is what I intended to say there. For those who couldn't guess, which was no one. Where am I heading on this map? Oh, apparently I'm like almost there. Return to the abandoned church. Was I there before? Confused. Oh, apparently I can't get through that narrow gap because it's too narrow. So I'll just go this way with the 50-odd guards instead. You can totally make it down there. There we go. Alright. Just climb in through the window, there we go. Oh shit.
Father.
Connor, any last words?
Wait. A poor choice.
Come to check up on Church? Make sure he'd stolen enough for your British brothers?
Benjamin Church is no brother of mine. No more than the Redcoats or their idiot king. Oh, I expected naivete, but this... The Templars do not fight for the crown. We seek the same as you, boy. Freedom, justice, independence.
But...
But what?
Johnson, Pitcairn, Hickey, they sought to steal land, to sack towns, to murder George Washington.
Johnson sought to own the land, that we might keep it safe. Pitcairn aimed to encourage diplomacy, which you cocked up thoroughly enough to start a goddamn war. And Hickey? George Washington is a wretched leader. He's lost nearly every battle in which he's taken part. The man's racked with uncertainty and insecurity. Only look at Valley Forge to know my words are true. We're all better off without him. Look, much as I'd love to spar with you, Benjamin Church's mouth is as big as his ego. You clearly want the supplies he's stolen. I want him punished. Our interests are aligned.
What do you propose?
A truce. Perhaps some time together might do us good. You are my son, after all, and might still be saved from your ignorance. I can kill you now, if you prefer. Excellent. Shall we be off?
Do you even know where Benjamin Church has gone?
I'm afraid not. I'd hoped to ambush him when he or one of his men returned here. It seems I'm too late. They've come and cleared the place out.
I may be able to track him.
Ah, yeah, it's the original Odd Couple, except it's father and son. Yeah, this looks like a massive fucking clue.
There were rations inside the crate.
Oh, holy crap!
Medical supplies and clothing as well.
My god, I did not realize. Usually I think Connor's a bit dense when I play this game, but I did not realize that we had a detective in our midst this entire time. Holy crap, Hatham, respect me as a child. You would not have gotten this far without me. Alright, Eagle Vision time. I was there. Oh, people attacking. Oh well, let's save him. Let's get him. Oh yeah. Respect me now, Dad? Oh Christ, I know, fuck me for playing the game. That's what your attack strategy basically is. You tried to counter. Attacking? What do you think this is? Some kind of game where you're told to attack your enemies in order to kill them? Headbutt for you, you ignorant person. You're supposed to just get hit and stand near me. You can take this one, Dad. It's cool. No, it's cool, it's fine. Seriously, you go ahead. Oh, for fuck's sake. Good job. Oh, I didn't realize I'd had a chance to reload. Well, that was a little sloppy on my part, but there you go. Super cool that we're actually working with one of the guys we're supposed to kill. That's never really happened
Snow has
before.
obscured the tracks,
Oh my god.
but enough remains that we can still follow.
You mean they took this road, the road leading away from the abandoned church where the crate was? Oh my god. Alright, you've got like one more chance. I wonder if it's this abandoned wagon here. I wonder if this has anything to do with anything.
Just one look. Going to freeze to death if I don't get this fixed.
I have seen that man before somewhere.
Are you Ben Church's man?
Maybe that's where.
Well played.
Yeah. Hatham knows what's up. He's like, you know, son, I think the tales of your tracking abilities have been greatly exaggerated. He knows.
It was not wise to run.
What do you want?
Where is Benjamin Church?
I don't know. We was riding for a camp just north of here. Is where we'd normally unload the cargo. Maybe you'll find him there.
Enough of that.
You did not have to kill him.
Let's not waste time with all this pointless banter. Go catch up with the rest of Church's men. Infiltrate that camp of theirs and see what you can discover.
And what about you?
Never you mind. Just do as I ask.
Hatham. Our time together was too brief, Hatham. There we go. Infiltrate his camp, you say? Oh, I see. This is just the cart that I have to take control of.
It's a good haul, sir. Saw a bit of gunpowder in those crates. We'll get extra for that. Aye, Church will be pleased and we'll be rich.
Do not ride in the hay cart while following the convoy.
I almost feel bad for the Yanks, shivering and starving out there.
Don't use this element that we've dropped in there to help you accomplish your goal. Scumbags.
They should have done that a long time ago. All this fight serves no purpose. The Crown's sure to win in the end. Waste all those lives chasing the film.
As far as I know, I'm still doing an eavesdrop, but I can't hear shit. Maybe I should have turned subtitles on. Why would they put this here if they didn't want me to use it?
Alright, looks to be in order. Go and see the foreman. Another run planned tonight.
So I take it I'm not allowed to whistle while I'm in here then.
Oi, where's the foreman? Listen here. Boss wants us to try something new tonight. A raid. No more convoys. We're to steal from the Yank camp itself. Valley Forge? That's right. You sure about this? It's not my business to be sure or not sure. I just do as Church asks. If you're so concerned, take it up with him. Is he here? Of course not. Hiding in New York, the last I heard. Trying to keep a low profile. Well, on account of him not wanting to go back to jail and all. All right, I'm in.
Look what we found.
Oh wow.
He was creeping around the camp all suspicious like.
Must be a Yank spy.
Nah, he's something else. Something special. Isn't that right, Hatham? Church told me all about you.
And you should know better than this.
You're not really in a position to be making threats, are ya?
Not yet.
How do I switch target? I want the other one. Oh, fuck it. Oh good, I was worried there wouldn't be many. But there's many. I like how I didn't kill enough guards in that previous sequence, so I failed that one as well. Like, I snuck by perfectly unknown. Oh, that enemy annoys me so much. That's ridiculous. There's a point in having an enemy you're not supposed to attack.
Once you've dealt with these louts, meet me in New York.
What? You mean to just leave? Now?
If you can't handle a couple of mercenaries, then we've really no business working together.
Unbelievable.
What's he like, hey Connor? He's mad, him. Oh, piss off. Fuck you. That's such utter bullshit.